Hey, what's up everybody? Today we are going to draw a hummingbird using basic shapes like circles, triangles, and squares. It's something very easy to do. Anyone could do it, and basically this is just the way that you learn how to draw just about anything. So it's always best to use photo references, meaning go on your iPad or your phone and just search for a bird or anything like that, and uh, and just draw it. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to see it. When you look at a bird, just to be able to see the shapes and how to draw it. So we're gonna start off very loose drawings. So we're gonna hold our pencil like this. That way, when we sketch, we don't press too hard on it. Otherwise, it would be really hard to erase our pencil marks, or they will be too dark and too distracting. So we want to hold it like this when we're gonna do a sketch. So first, I'm gonna draw a basic line to kind of show the size of my bird. Okay. Now I'm gonna do the head, and the head is a circle. So it's a circle like right here. Okay. And then I'm going to draw the body, and I'm going to do another circle, and this circle is a little bit more squished, so it's not going to be a perfect circle. It's going to be more of a squished circle. So it's going to be kind of like this, and the line is perfect because it shows us kind of where to put those lines and those shapes. So it goes like that. And it's okay if you have like all these little sketch marks. That's what sketching is. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw the tail, and the tail is kind of like a triangle. So I'm gonna draw a line from the top part of the back of the circle all the way to the end of my line that I drew at first, and I'm gonna draw a triangle. See, it's like an upside down triangle, or it's more like a sideways triangle. And now for the eye, I'm going to draw a circle like right here. And now the wing, I'm gonna draw another line so that I know how far the wing goes. So it'll be like right here. Okay, I want it to go that far, maybe a little bit further. And I'm gonna finish it off like a triangle, like this. Okay, and now I'm gonna do the beak, and the beak kind of goes like that. I'm gonna do another line, and I'm gonna make it pretty long. Doesn't have to be perfect, it's your own unique drawing, so you can make it super long or super short. It's up to you. So I decided that I wanted it to be this long. And now what I'm going to do is I am going to connect it. So now I'm going to hold my pencil like this, and now I am going to connect my circles. So right here I want to connect it like that, and then like this, and then for the head it goes like that, and the beak, I'm gonna draw, it's like a really squished triangle, and then just connect it. So I connected the circles here. Here I connected it to the beak, and down here, and I connected it here. And I'm gonna make my feathers and tails a little bit darker and connect it here. Okay. And now for the actual feathers. The feathers, they kind of do this, like they kind of spread out. So they're not like, I mean, they're together, but they spread out. So what I do is all the feathers, like if you pluck a feather is pretty much like a piece of cartilage, like a bone or something, like a little dry bone, and then it's attached to the actual feathers. And they all come out of like this place right here, like this point right here. So all my feathers, I just do lines like this, and they all kind of connect back to this point right here. It's kind of like the shoulder of the bird. This is the shoulder of the wing. And then what I do is I just do little half circles to kind of finish my feathers like this. There you go. And now I'm going to finish this off over here on this side like that. Go back to the eye, and I'm gonna color it in. That's pretty much my hummingbird. And depending on the photo that you have, it could be like different colors. My particular hummingbird has dark feathers, kind of almost like a gray. So I'm just gonna shade it in just a little bit like that so that I know what color it is. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my regular Crayola markers, just a box that you could get at Michael's or at Walmart. It's not too expensive, and you probably already have this, so you could choose any color that you want. I am going to use like a yellow. I'm gonna use a couple of, and you could mix them up. Like you don't have to just keep one color, but you can mix it up. So just color it in. So the important thing about drawing anything that you're looking at, if you're using a like something from your phone or something from your computer, just try your best to draw it exactly as you see it. It doesn't have to be perfect, you know, but use it as a guide so that it helps you know where all the colors go. So this one, the actual hummingbird, it's like a green color, but I like this like yellow orange color so much that I wanted to change it. And it kind of goes like this. And I just look at it and see where some of those colors are. I see that he's got like little spots scattered everywhere. Okay, now I'm gonna get a different color. I think I'm gonna get like a darker orange and put that one right here. And like I said, you could choose any color that you like. That's fine. It's your own masterpiece, your own piece of art. And what I do is I get the tip of the marker and I just start drawing lines. Like I draw lines in the same direction. So either I'm gonna do the lines up and down or side to side, but I don't mix them. So I only keep it in one direction. So in this bird, I see that the lines are coming from the top to the bottom, like they're going this way. So that's what I'm doing with the tip. hummingbirds are really cool birds to draw because they got so much, like so many different colors, and they just look so beautiful. Okay, sort of like that. The bottom part on my bird, it's like it's white, but let's see if I could add a different color to it. Maybe like a, I'm gonna do like a peach color. See what happens. Looks pretty nice. I think I'll keep it. So notice how I'm just doing this, going up, you know, like drawing going up, like in an upward motion. I do that because it gives it texture. And when you look at the bird, it has like all these little feathers that you're not gonna draw. So what you're gonna do is you gotta create texture with your marker. And creating texture, it's not difficult. It's just doing little lines that go, like I mentioned before, either up and down or side to side. A little bit separated. You don't want to color it, you know, all completely. And it kind of looks like it has feathers or, you know, fur going in one direction. Like that. I think I'm gonna add some like green or something. Like this kind of blue green. And I'm gonna add it to the dark areas, like the tail. And I see that my bird has like dark areas right here on the top, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And it's okay if you just color it in one color or flat. You don't have to give it texture. That's only a little extra if you wish to do that. But it is not necessary for you to do the, you know, the drawing that way. So again, I see that on the top part of my bird, it's got like really darker areas. So I'm gonna like do that. Like this. And it's got some of those, like some of that fur going up and down, so I'm going to do that as well. See, little marks. You don't want to get too crazy, just very simple. And then I'm going to do the beak. And like I said before, it's all about just looking at your photo and just trying the best you can to copy that photo. That's the best way for you to learn how to draw and paint. Like that. Now the feathers, the wings, they're like a brown. So I'm gonna get that brown color, and I am going to color it in. But there's some areas that are a little bit lighter, so I'm going to start off. When you're working with markers, you always want to start off with light colors first, because you could always get a darker color and color over your light colors that you previously put on the paper. If you start off with a dark color, there's no way that you're going to be able to put a light color over that dark color. So always start with your light color first and then your dark color. Okay, so I'm going to start off with this one, with the light brown. So I see that this bird has wings, he's got areas that has light brown. So I am going to go ahead and just color it in like this. Okay, you could even color the whole thing that brown. Now I'm going to go over with my dark color, with my dark marker. And I see that I used the flat side, so I could do it a little bit thicker. Like this. And I just do the same as I did with the pencil. Just follow the line to the shoulder of the bird. Like this. And now the bird actually has like the feathers that kind of have lines going in like this direction. Like if it was if the wings were like this, you have lines that go this way, and then you have lines that go that way. So this part right here is really dark, but this part has the lines that you're still able to see. So that's what happened here. There's this part of the feather is dark, but this part you can still see the lines of the feather. So I'm just going to go ahead and do these little lines like this to indicate that the bird has feathers. Like this. Same thing over here. Okay. And I think I will add maybe like a light blue or something to the wing, just to add something interesting, like a different color. Like I said before, you could add all these different colors to your piece of art. I like to add colors just everywhere. So I'm adding some of that blue there. Maybe I'm gonna add some over here too. Like that. And now I want to get my black marker so I could finish it off. So using the black marker, I'm gonna go over the pencil line. So I'm gonna make the bird really stand out. So the first thing I want to do is I want to go over the eye, because the eye is really dark. Like that. And then the beak. I think the bottom part of the beak is really dark. Like that. So now I'm just going to go over my pencil line. Like this. And notice how the bird really pops out, like it really comes out of the page when you do that. Same thing over here. And it's amazing how you could draw something just using your circles and your triangles. And that's all we really did use. Just circles and triangles for like the beak, triangle for the tail, triangle for the wings, and then we used circles for the body and the head. And it was really only 2 circles. Oh, and the eye, so 3 circles. There you go. And that's how you draw a hummingbird. Well, thank you so much for watching my little demonstration. Hopefully you guys are able to create some cool artwork using those simple shapes. If you do, remember to follow and hashtag Summer Night Lights 2020. That way I'm able to see everything that you guys are creating. Well, thank you so much and take care. Bye.